Before we get started with today's video, this is just a short plug to let you know the Sims contest that I'm doing is the Create a Sim contest for my challenge that's coming up, which is a very different kind of challenge. The deadline is fast approaching. It is Friday, June the 21st. If you haven't done it already, be sure to let me know if you're going to submit a male and a female sim. You can do two. Look at the short video I posted and get your entries in as quickly as you can. The lot is actually just basically done. I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting on your sims. So get them in and we'll get started with the video in just a second. Hi guys, thanks for welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Dragon Valley, and I'm Landros. I actually changed what he was doing. I'm sending him over here because there were 2 pieces of platinum that were ready. So once he finishes up talking to the dragons, getting his energy and everything back up, he's going to head right on over here, get these taken care of, and then we'll be able to go get the rest of this done. I figured it'd be easier to do that than actually having him go travel all the way here, then have to turn around and go travel here. We just get these 2. There weren't any other ones that I saw that popped up that were closer. So that's basically his 2 best options. Yeah, we could go all the way out there, but let me tell you, that's going to take him a while, and that one takes a while too. Not that bad, but really, I think these are fine, because he can pretty much take the road all the way up into, I think this point. Alright, buddy, you need to finish up with these dragons. I think you're good. Okay, you're talking about logic. Alright, I got you. So that's fine. You go ahead and let's get you out of here. We still have plenty of time left. We've got, I believe, yeah, we're on day 4 of 6, so we got 2 full days left. That's enough time to get this one done. Now this one, connecting the vision statue, this one might be the one that actually takes us out of the country, which you'll have to end up going over to, I believe, France, I think. And if it is, it is. If that's the case, then what we'll do is probably, I don't know if we'll stick around here for a while or not. We may head on back to Dragon Valley and then go over to France and get it done, because I didn't bring too much for him to work on as far as skills and other things that he could do. And it's okay though. If he wants to, he can stick around. We'll just kind of play it by ear. I just want to make sure that it is that adventure. So right now we're just going to get this done and see if we can wrap it up. I know it's not the end of the chain, so we do have quite a bit more to actually go through and do, and hopefully it won't be that bad. Alright, how far do we have to go for this thing? Okay, this is different. I figured he was going a different route, but you know what, if he wants to go this route, that's good. He's got to turn around, or is this it? Okay, let me go ahead and speed him through, because I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's going right here. Alright, that's fine. You found the right spot, and I told him to pick whatever this up, because I don't know what it is. And then we'll just go deliver the platinum. So that wasn't too bad. He actually got to drive pretty much the whole way to it, and there really wasn't too much for him to do. Alright, go ahead and deliver this platinum. Alright, hang on. She must actually be in transition. If they're moving, then it doesn't help. Yeah, so see, she's moving. I'm going to send him because I know he's got to come at least to this point. I know she's on her way home, but we'll just kind of keep an eye on where she's going. We got to go where she's going, and if you ever get that issue where it keeps just kind of removing it, it's because she's not actually where she's supposed to be, and by now she should be. Alright, she's at home. He should be able to get over here pretty quick. Buddy, I'm going to speed you up because she's going to leave again. No, she's not. She's going to stand out by her mailbox. Alright, go out here and let's talk to this woman and see what we can do. I wasn't even looking at all this. Okay, that was actually worth a lot of money. That other one was just quartz. Okay, it says this is the state construction, or statue construction continues. Thank you for your help. I have further need of you to continue construction on the meditation statue. I now need you to collect 3 pieces of lapis lazuli. Deliver them to me as quickly as possible. Okay, does he have any? He's got 1. Okay, this is another one of those where you're going to have to go up into map view. Fortunately, there's one right here. We don't have to go too far for it. And we'll just go grab that one. And then let's find out where the closest second one is. I like to get them near the road, but apparently there's not. Oh wait, there is one down here. This one's a little quicker to get to. So we'll go over here to this one. And once he gets these 2, we're on our way out. Now there is a dig site over here, but this site also has a lot of things that spawn. So while you're here, you might as well just kind of take a look around, see if there's anything that you can just grab quickly and easily. It may be valuable, it may not be, but you know, while you're there, just do it. And you know, you never know, you might get another adventure that's going to ask for that thing that you just picked up, or you can always take it back home and make money off of it. So whichever the case may be. Now this is just decorative. I thought that there was an excavation site, but I think it's a little bit further off the site, off the lot. I don't really remember where all of them are because I don't really do the excavation sites that much. I do them when I have to, or when I see them. When I come across them and it's something easy, then I go ahead and just do it. But I don't usually go out of my way until I get that collection helper. Not the collection helper. It's a special helper that you get once you go to Egypt. You can buy it, and when I get that, then I can actually do it. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that come in Egypt as well. France is the only one that doesn't really give you anything as far as some kind of an advantage. Okay, go ahead and deliver these when you get done, and we'll have this part done, and we can go ahead and move on up. Now this, if you couldn't find it, if it didn't spawn, check the relic merchant. Sometimes he has them, and he just got his second visa level, which is great. Unfortunately, we didn't get the wish for it, or if we did, I didn't actually notice it, which is my own fault. But that means when we come back, we have actually hit our second visa level. Remember, we only have to have visa level 3 to buy a vacation home, but we're not going to be doing a vacation home right away. We're going to wait till the very end. What I find is when I buy the vacation home, it breaks the message board quicker. So the message board is kind of finicky, and you got to be careful with it. It's going to break eventually when we get to France. It always does. And I'm hoping maybe that this time it won't. All right, well, I don't know why you had the little dragon magic, but I'm happy for you. You got 3 more hours of something. Okay, that's fine. You got plenty of energy. I can get a lot more done with this guy because I don't have to stop too much, and I do like that. It makes it to where you can actually just keep going. Just running around barefoot. I don't know if I'd do that not on this ground. All right, tell this woman you got her stuff, and it's time to move on. What do we got? Final touches on the statue. It says, excellent. I have determined the final ingredient for our meditation statue. Harrison, I need you to bring me a relic. I will take the components of it to finish the statue. Search the surroundings or a tomb to find the relic and bring it to me. I think he has one. Yes, he does. So, yeah, he'll be finished with this one really quickly. And we got $100, 15 Visa points, and a few ancient coins for that. So, not too bad for something that easy. Alright, and that is it. We are done with this adventure. The chain is broken, so we don't have to worry about it. It says, at last we have everything that is needed to construct the meditation statue. Now leave me so that I can finish my work. I will contact you soon to continue the next part of our journey. Alright, so we got 15 more Visa points, $12, 25 coins. He didn't do a whole lot of money, but then again, he didn't have to bring a whole lot, so that wasn't too bad. Alright, when we get here, I'm going to go ahead and stop him now. Let's go ahead and I want you to go check for an adventure, but then we're also going to accept some gifts because I know he's got quite a few, and I want to make sure that we get those wrapped up for him. Come on, be the one I want. This one does take you in. It says, a curious note. I have discovered a most interesting note in my home that contains information about ancient treasures and relics. I seek help in uncovering this treasure. Interested parties should seek Galpai. Now this is the one, I believe this one does take you to France. I believe it does. So we're going to accept it because it takes a few things you have to do first before you get there. So we've got some time to do that. Okay, from Alyssa Mudio. It's hi, for Dragon Valley. This is the first time I tried this whole gift sending thingy. So happy you're reading your world, or you're redoing your World Adventures LP. All right, well thank you so much. And you just gave us a street art kit, and I don't have any gifts I can send back. I do apologize. All right, from Alyssa again. It says for Dragon Valley. And we got the Flask of Sleep. Thank you so much. And we have another one from Alyssa, and it says for Dragon Valley, the Diva Doll poster. Alright, moving right on along. We have from Alyssa, it says, hoping it's a ducky to start his army for Dragon Valley. Yeah, I don't think he has any, does he? No, but we just got the the little lanterns. Alright, very nice. Okay, Alyssa sent us another one. It says for Dragon Valley. Let's see what we got. We got a bed and a chest of drawers, so thank you for those. And from Kaylee Harumi for Harrison and Dragon Valley, we have Lean and Mean. Alright, so from Kaylee Harumi, it says, hope it's something just totally splendid for any sim, but I just love Harrison. All right, we'll take it right here. And we just got the globe sculpture. All right, so very good. The next one's for 100 Baby Challenge or Hybrid Baby. All right, so here we go. Coco Rose 15 for Dragon Valley Adventures. Harrison needs a duck. Yeah, he does, I guess. But he didn't get it this time. We got the Living Lounge. Thank you so much for that. I've got 2 more gifts left, and I'm going to hopefully get to the Baby Challenge eventually. I'm not quite sure. Let's go report in because you've got your energy up. Oh, and she's already attracted to you, and you haven't even spoken to her. That's all right. But like I said, I think this one does lead you off, and you'll have to go to France, go check in, and it's just a real quick one. It's really nothing big, and then you come back. Now, in this time, if we do have to go there, I'm going to do something different that I didn't do in my original World Adventures LP. Or maybe, I don't remember. There's one that takes you and you have to actually explore a tomb or explore something in France, and then another one that you don't. I don't know which one this is. If it's the one that says go speak to the nectar maker, then that's fine. What in the world? Oh, it's a, okay. What's that? We could collect it, but we're not going to. Where's this woman at? Oh man, she's got a nice house over here, but I wouldn't want to go up that every single time. Alright, go over here and talk to this woman and tell her that you are ready. Hey, she's tired. No, she's not. She's just well rested. Alright, it's the concern of illegible handwriting. It is most fortunate that there are fellow treasure seekers in Shangsun La. Let me introduce myself. I am Gao Pai. Shall we find the treasure? Centuries ago, the evil warlord Dong Ho stole a priceless heirloom from my ancestors. I believe this note says where the relic is, but I cannot fully decipher it. Perhaps you should convince Baiyu Su, a merchant, to do so. Alright, so this is where that whole charisma thing that we did, this is where it's all going to come into play. If you did not have your charisma skill high up, you would have to sit here and make friends with these guys because they're not going to give this information up easily. They're going to make you talk to them for a while and become friends with them before they do anything. And it really, really gets annoying after doing it maybe once or twice. And you have to keep just pushing that friendship. So this is why I like to have that charisma up. So you just walk in, become friends with them instantly, and you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. I think our relationship with her is pretty decent. So yeah, we should be able to convince her really quickly. Alright, woman. Turn around and let's do this. Yeah, since we're already friends, she should have no interest. Alright, deep within the Forbidden City. Yes, I can see why you failed to decipher this note. It is written in the ancient code of Dong Hu's army, known only by his lieutenants, and of course myself. I have deciphered the note explaining the location of Dong Hu's treasure. You will need to first find the key, which is at a location I'll detail for you on your map. The key should unlock the chambers holding the treasure. Good luck finding the key. Yeah, this is not the one that takes us right now, but we are going to be going over to the marketplace. Alright, so stop for a minute. And it wants us to go over here to find a key. Now there's 2 places in the marketplace that you can go, and I always go to the wrong one, but this time I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start back here in the very back. There is a little place to come over here and inspect, and we're going to just run over here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to try it. If not, there is another place, another way to get into it, but everything you're going to need is underground. So getting to this point, I never know which one to go to first, but I'm going to start in the back and work my way. I don't really know if it's right or not, but we're going to do it. Wait a minute, stop for a minute. Am I doing it right? Yes, I am. Okay. Let me see if I can go click in on that. I should have been able to click. Maybe not. Alright, well go ahead, because I mean it's actually putting you closer to that other one, which is why I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have gone to that one. So why can't I unpause? Nope, I think it just takes you to the center of the lot. Alright, Harrison, you're in the back. Now this is going to open up a way in, and there we go. And of course I'm stuck. I think it's just, it freezes for that. Alright, go ahead and use these stairs. Let's see what we got. Again, I don't know if we're doing the right side or not, because there are 2 sides of this. We will have to come down to it all eventually, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, looking at these walls, there is something to inspect here. And we're just going to go ahead and just take it from right to left. Over here, there's nothing to inspect. And back behind us, there's nothing. Uh-oh, somebody's getting upset upstairs. Alright. Alright, I'm looking to see if you get this one. Is that a hidden door? Yeah, so this will be actually one we can get. It's pretty easy. Alright, gave us 400 points, and that was easy. Yeah, it's going to automatically open for us. That's good. Okay, is this the one I needed? No. But we're going to go ahead and open this treasure chest real quick and see if it is anything good. You never know. It might be the one, it might not. Or it just might be the key. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we got our little gem here. Now, when you're in a tomb and you see a tombstone, regardless, you mourn the tomb. It doesn't matter what it is. You go ahead and you just mourn it, because as you do it, something might happen. You have a very good chance that you're going to have something unlock just from doing that. So if you skip it, nothing's going to happen at all, but you do have to mourn it. And like this one did not do anything at all, but this one he's mourning. Let me see if it does anything at all. Nope. Didn't do anything at all. Oh yeah, it did. So it did unlock this one, and if we had not done that, we would not have gotten that that thing to actually expose itself. So, alright, when we get finished, we're going to look inside this thing, and I believe we are done with this side. There's really nowhere else we can go, unless this opens up a room, which I don't think it will. It might, but I doubt it. I really do. No, it's just money bags. Okay, we got some more Visa points. Let me take that money bag out and sell it real quick. 230, that's fine. Alright, so obviously this is not the one that I needed. This is not the place I needed to go to. But that's okay. Like I said, you can't go any further. Eventually you will be able to. But right now there's really nowhere we can go. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it is. Let's just take a look. Go ahead and collect these coins. While I'm here, I'm going to just explore as much as I can, and until I know for sure. Ancient coins, you're going to get so many, you can actually skip it. There's one tomb where it's more of a hassle to go into, and I don't even bother with them. I just leave them where they are because I just feel like we get too many. I don't really want to waste my time on it. Alright, so we got all these things happening in the town, which is fine. Now you can't see anything, it's all dark and blackened out because we haven't explored it. But that other tomb, it's actually going to open up all this area over here too. So we're going to get quite a bit. Alright, so here we go. Maybe, just maybe, we're going into this next room. And again, look at your walls. Check your floors. You don't want to actually just run through here without actually making sure you do that. You might actually end up making some major mistakes. And I don't know how far down we're going to have to go. I don't know if this is the right way. It might be, it might not be. And if it is, great. If it isn't, well, we're at least going to expose part of this tomb. And he's got plenty of time, so it's not like we're really worried. I mean, even if we have to leave and come back, it's okay. I mean, we know which one we're at. We know what we're doing. It's not that hard. Alright, I'm thinking that this is not it. However, since we're here, we don't have the boulder smashing tool, so I think what we're going to do is, instead of actually exposing this one, let's go back upstairs. Because eventually we're going to have to come all the way over here to this door, and this door is locked. There's nothing I can do with it. So I'm sorry, it knocked me out. But yeah, this door is going to tell you that you don't have the key, and you'll get it eventually. But it may be down here, it may not, but I just want to go over here to the other one and just double check. So let's go upstairs, and I'm going to go ahead and just pull him all the way out of here, and I'm going to have him go stand on this one. Like I said, I don't remember which one you should always try first for this adventure, but that just kind of gives you an idea that this is what we're doing. And we got a lot to cover in this area. Now you would think that there would be something back here, and there might be, but we're not going to get to it from this side. So I don't think there is. Perfectly honest with you, I don't think there'd be anything more. But I do like to go through and just make sure that I've covered everything as best I can. Alright buddy, get on over here and let's see if we can't get this other part done. At least I'll know which, if we can get this one exposed. We should get the little lights that show us everything, but we didn't get that yet. And I was kind of thinking that we would. It may have been that tomb. It very well may have been, but before I go too far into it, I just want to go ahead and try this one first, because we'll get an adventure to take us to the other side. And this one I think just takes you to a certain point and then it locks you out, so I think this is probably our one. I may be wrong, but let's go ahead and collect those. And as you can see, this wall is a different color. See, there's nothing here, but there is something for us to inspect here. And then of course there's a door, and we can go through that door, but I want to go ahead and inspect the wall and see what else we got here first. But it just kind of gives you a preview of what we're going to do on the other side. And it's interesting. I just wish we had the boulder tool, because there's a couple of things we can't do without it, which is why I'm thinking that this is the one we should have been in the first place. But I always second guess myself, and I always do it wrong. So that's all right. I like to expose the tombs as quick as I can, and then I can take my time going through them. All right, we got the open door, and I forgot to actually lock it in. My mistake. Okay, we're going to go ahead and collect. We're going to collect again and collect again. I'm looking over here. There's nothing on this wall, and there's nothing over here. But as I told you before, read your plaques. Whenever you come through here, make sure you read them, because they are going to give you a hint of how to actually go through the rest of the tomb. It says, "The floor below holds my most prized treasures. It is a fortress that only the boldest of adventurers will be able to gain entry to and overcome. Signed, Dong Ho." Or Hua. I don't know how you say it. Alright, go through the door. Let's see if maybe this is it. I'm hoping it is. No. Not yet. Not yet. Now, of course, some of these you have to watch these little statues here, but there's nothing that we have to worry about. I've gone through this one before. There's nothing on the floors, and there's nothing that's going to come out and be that we can expose. So we're okay. Alright. So now looking at this one, is there anything on this wall? You know, I think there is something really close over here, but I don't see it yet. There's nothing here, and there's nothing over here. Go up here and let's see, can you actually insert that? No. Can't do anything at this point, so I think we probably were in the right place to begin with. I think this is the one that they lead you to once you have the key to the treasures. So I think I was right the first time, to be honest with you. We're just going to have to go through that long process of trying to figure out where we were. Alright, so I'm just going to double check, making sure I've checked everything here. There's nothing I can do. I can't take any of these. All I can do is view them. I can't expose anything else on the wall. I'm going to send him back over where we were to begin with, which I know is tedious. But we're going to go back here. I'm going to just go ahead and tell him where to go. He should be able to get there, and I'm going to speed him up. And then we'll get started on this. This is actually the tomb to go find the key. Alright, that didn't take him long. Okay, let's go ahead and just start right here and collect this. Now this one you got to be careful because there are traps all throughout. So you just have to kind of keep an eye on the floor. I missed this one right here because it was right there. And they put a lot of this right here, this brush. But if you'll notice, there are gems that are hidden inside. Sometimes if you just get down really, really close, you'll find them. I miss a lot of them, I'm not going to lie. I do it, and I do it on accident. But I mean, I'm not purposely trying to miss them, that's for sure. Okay. Now there are some things that you can find underneath the boulder, but not anything really that major. So for right now, we're okay. I tend to stick in one area at a time, but I want to go with just the exposed area first. So let's go over here and let's just inspect this wall, or inspect the hole, and see what we come up with. Again, check these floors. I think the more damaging or dangerous floors are up a little bit further. We're okay for right now. When we get done, we're going to go ahead and clear this rubble, and we're just going to expose this room. As you can see, we've opened up another little room, which is going to lead us through as well. It actually leads us a little bit further down the hall. I just want to see what he gets real quick, and then we'll go into that room in just a minute. This is one of those tombs that it will take you some time to get through because there's a lot of rooms to actually locate and to unhide. So just be prepared. You are going to be doing this for quite a while. Okay, oh great, that looks like one of the Chinese vases that we need. So make sure you collect it. I believe this is one that's going to be part of the collection that we have not actually discovered yet. And there's just a handful of them. Yep, so there's 8 relics in there. So let's go over here, let's open up this chest and see what we come up with. And like I said, I'm not going to go through this empty door, which I could have. I'm going to just stay in this area and continue working my way through it. And then I'll go ahead and I'll go through that door in just a moment. Alright, we're getting, it looks like another really nice vase. Let's see what we got. It didn't tell us. Okay. Oh, maybe it was. Okay, I think that was one of them. Okay, and again, go ahead and collect your ancient coins. When you come here, it may not give you anything, it may not do anything at all, but be sure to stop and mourn, and then that way there is a chance that it might actually expose something else or open something that you need. It may or may not. Sometimes they'll have like a whole room full of tombstones and maybe one will do something, the rest won't. but nope, didn't look like anything happened. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. When we come back, we're going to actually wrap up and continue on with this tomb and see if we can't find the missing pieces, and that way we can get this done before we end our trip. This is not one that I like to actually do unless I have plenty of time, so I'm hoping we can get it done before the trip is actually over. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.